Hello students, welcome to Ecoidea channel. Today I am here with you with a numerical question relating to price elasticity of demand. This type of question is generally asked in your final examination. Here is the question. Given the demand function h, q is equal to 500 minus 10p, and you should find out number A, price elasticity of demand for a rise in price from rupees 10 to 20, or you should find out price elasticity demand when price rises from 10 to 20. And next, number B, point elasticity of demand at price rupees 20, and here you should find out point elasticity of demand. And the last one, number C, arc elasticity for a fall in price from rupees 10 to 5, from rupees 10 to 5. And how this type of question is solved while when it is asked in the examination, I'm going to give you some ideas here. Here solution. And number A, you should find out price elasticity demand. When the price rises from 10 to 20, it means initial price 1 is equal to 10, and new price is rupees equal to p2 is equal to 20. This is the initial price and a new price, and you have not been given here quantities, only given the demand function. We should find out quantities by substituting p with their respective prices. First of all, let us find out q1. Q1 is equal to 500 minus 10p, means you should write the initial price in place of p. You should write this initial price 10 in place of p, and your first quantity will be 500 minus 10 into 10 is equal to 500 minus 100, or is equal to 400. This one is the initial quantity when the price was equal to rupees 10. Now next, a new quantity. You can find out new quantity by substituting uh, p with 20, or in place of p you should write 20 and then calculate to find out second quantity. And you have given demand function 500 minus 10p, and in place of p you should write new price 10 into 20, and then it will be new quantity 500 minus 200 and is equal to 300. This one is the new quantity, and you could find out new quantity. And now find out the change in q. Change in q is equal to q2 minus q1. New quantity is 300, and initial quantity was equal to 400. And change in quantity is equal to minus 100. This one is the change in quantity. And change in price is equal to new price minus initial price. And here new price is 20, initial price is 10, and then minus 10 is the change in price. Now EP is equal to minus delta Q by delta P into initial price by initial quantity. And here delta Q is equal to minus 100, and minus minus 100, and delta p is equal to, here not minus, this is the positive value, and divided by 10 into initial price 10 and initial quantity. We have already written here initial price 10 and initial quantity is equal to 400 here. Initial quantity 400, and now initial price and initial quantity, this one is 400, 400 and 10, 10 gone, and here this one is 100, positive 100, and this is 400, this gone, is equal to 1 by 4. Now divide 1 by 4, then you will find out the 0.25. This one is the answer of question A. And now next, you have been given point elasticity of demand at price 20. Means while finding out the point elasticity of demand, you should differentiate demand function, find out the value of differentiation. Now let us differentiate this this demand function, and given the demand function qd is equal to 500 minus 10p, and we should find out the change delta q by delta p, which is equal to dq by dp, and in place of q you should write the demand function 500 minus 10p, and here dp. You should find out the derivative of this demand function, and for constant value 0 derivative minus, and its derivative is 10, which is equal to minus 10. This is the value of del q by del p, and now initial price means price is already given. You have been asked that find out point elasticity at price 20. Price 20 means p1 is equal to 20, and we should find out the q1. To find out q1, you should substitute this p by the price 20, and then you will be able to find out the q, which we have already been calculated, is equal to, here you see here, equal to 300. And again, if you like, you can calculate q1, 500 minus 10p, and here 500 minus 10, you should write 20 in place of p, and then 500 minus and is equal to 200, and here 300. This one is the quantity 1, and then you should find out point elasticity ep at price at price 20 is equal to minus del q delta p into initial price by initial quantity, and in place of del q by del p you should write this minus 10, because this is the value of del q by del p. So this del q by del p is replaced by minus 10, and already minus, and again minus 10 into, in place of p, you should p1, you should write the initial price 20, because you are finding the price elasticity of demand at price 20. That is why this one is the initial price, and initial quantity we have calculated here, which is equal to 300, and this 300 should be written here and this one is 10, which and 10 into 20 by 300, and you should strike it out this way, and is equal to 20, sorry, equal to 2 by 3. This one is 2 by 3, and 2 by 3, now divide 2 by 3, 0.6 again 6, or you can write 7 here. This one is the point elastic demand at price 20. And next one, third one is, here you have been asked find out the arc elasticity for a fall in price from rupees 10 to 5. Means here initial price is number C. Initial price P1 was equal to 10, and new price after fall in price, new price or P2 is equal to 5. And we have not found out a quantity here. At price 10, the quantity is equal to 400. We have already calculated here. Just look at this quantity, 400. This is the quantity calculated when the price is equal to 10. That's why you can easily write here Q1 at price 10. Price 10 is equal to 400, and Q2 at price rupees 5 is equal to, you should write this 5 in place of P in the demand function. In this demand function here, this is the demand function, and in this demand function you should write 5 in place of P, means P should be replaced by 5, and calculate the new quantity. Here 500 minus 10 into 5, and this is 500 minus, and this one is 50, and which is equal to 450. This is the new quantity or quantity 2, and you should find out the change in quantity now. Change in quantity is equal to new quantity, initial quantity, which is also equal to 450 minus 400, and is equal to 50. Likewise, change in price equal to P2 minus P1, and here new price is 5, initial price is 10, and then this is equal to 5. Now you should find out the arc elasticity. Ep is equal to minus del Q del P into P1 plus P2 by 2, and Q1 plus Q2 by 2. This is the formula for finding out the arc elasticity. You can strike 2 by 2, and then EP is equal to del Q minus delta Q by delta P, delta Q by delta P into P1 plus P2 by Q1 plus Q2 and here we should write the values of del q by del p, and del q is equal to 50 and 50 and delta p is equal to minus 5 into p1 is equal to 10 and p2 is equal to 5 divided by q1 is equal to 400 and q2 is equal to 450, and then 50 by 5 into 15 by 850, and then this is 10 and this also gone, and here 15 by 85 and again 3 by 17, and you should divide 3 by 17 to find out the arc elasticity. Divide by 17, 17 0.017 117 1 is 17 and this one is 13 and again 0 7 is 9 7 7 is 9 7 1 7 11 means this one is 1 and 1. You can either write 0.18. These are the answers. Number A is equal to number A. You have already calculated 0.25, and number B is equal to 0.76, and number C is equal to 0.818. These are the answers. This is how the price elasticity of demand is calculated when such a type of question is asked in the final examination. Thank you for today. If you like the tutorial video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe.